Hi!
Hi everyone, welcome back to our new video. Today you will see our struggle with the back E of the Marvel Infinity Saga puzzle. And this one was messy as we are. The original idea was that it would be an easy, which, let's be honest, experienced puzzler would never say about this image. Well, it really wasn't that easy. We thought we would start with the white parts, with the logo. We will gradually piece together the parts of the logo and the details on it. And then we will go and dive into the red and black background. So take a look at how it turned out. In the voiceover, we will discuss the origins of the Avengers in the comic books and also in the movies. Enjoy.
The Avengers are a team of superheroes appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, created by writer Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby. The team made its debut in The Avengers #1, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. The original Avengers consisted of Iron Man, Ant-Man, Hulk, Thor, and the Wasp. Captain America was discovered trapped in ice in issue #4 and joined the group after they revived him. These superheroes usually operate independently, but occasionally assemble as a team to tackle especially formidable villains. When the Asgardian god Loki seeks revenge against his brother Thor, his machinations unwittingly lead teenager Rick Jones to collect Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Iron Man to help Thor, and the Hulk, the latter of whom Loki used as a pawn. After the group vanquished Loki, Ant-Man stated that the five worked well together and suggested they form a team. The Wasp named the group Avengers. The Avengers headquarters was in a New York City building called Avengers Mansion, courtesy of Tony Stark. The mansion was serviced by Edwin Jarvis, the Avengers' faithful butler, and furnished with state-of-the-art technology and defense systems, and included the Avengers' primary mode of transport, the five-engine Quinjet.
The Avengers team lineup is known for being perpetually fluid and changing, with the many members coming and going often more than once. The founding members of the team were Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. Hulk left after a single issue, and his founder status was retroactively filled in by Captain America. Later additions and frequent members include Hawkeye, Wonder Man, Falcon, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Vision, among others. There are numerous splinter teams that have formed. Each of these splinter teams tends to specialize in a way the main team does not. Members of these teams can be on other splinter teams or on the main team. These teams are, for example, A-Force, an all-female team formed after a Secret Wars event. Avengers Unity Division, a team meant to bridge the gap between humans, mutates, and mutants, following Avengers vs. X-Men by including members of all groups. Their mission statement was later expanded to include Inhumans. New Avengers, a team created after a disbandment of the main team to replace them. This team was known for including more prestigious Marvel superheroes such as Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Daredevil, and disbanded after the retirement of its leader, Luke Cage. Secret Avengers are, for example, a black operation team formed by Steve Rogers or another undercover team formed by S.H.I.E.L.D. Young Avengers were a team consisting of teenage and young adult heroes. Regarding the MCU, following the formation of Marvel Studios as an independent film studio, producer Kevin Feige envisioned creating a shared cinematic universe to introduce the Avengers, similar to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's comic books in the 1960s. Once Feige became a studio chief in 2007 and formed his creative team, his strategy involved creating individual films for each major character in Phase 1, beginning with Iron Man and concluding with the Avengers. Successive MCU installments introduced new members with actors from other MCU films reprising their roles. Following the financial and critical success of The Avengers, a sequel, Avengers Age of Ultron, was developed. Then, Captain America Civil War was gradually reworked into a film influenced by the Civil War comic storyline, depicting the Avengers division. Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame concluded the Infinity Saga and depicted their disbandment.
In 1995, S.H.I.E.L.D. director Nick Fury creates the Avengers Initiative, envisioning it as a group of heroes working to respond to planetary threats following the appearance of Carol Danvers and naming it after her US Air Force call sign, Avenger. Years later, Fury assesses various individuals for it, including Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. Stark's membership is declined after a negative report by S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Natasha Romanoff. In 2012, the Asgardian Loki teleports to the joint Dark Energy Mission facility on Earth, where he steals the Tesseract and brainwashes Clint Barton and Dr. Eric Selvig. Subsequently, Fury recruits Stark and Banner to locate the Tesseract. Rogers, Romanoff, and Stark apprehend Loki, but are disrupted by Thor's arrival. This leads to confrontations between the group, exacerbated by the revelation that S.H.I.E.L.D. is using the Tesseract to create weapons of mass destruction. Barton attacks the helicarrier, causing Banner to transform into the Hulk and cause damage. After Loki kills S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phil Coulson, the team unites to avenge him, with Romanoff freeing Barton from the Loki's control. Rogers then recruits Barton to the team as a new member. The Avengers confront Loki, who opens a wormhole using the Tesseract and begins an invasion with his Chitauri army, starting a battle. Stark introduces the team to Loki by referring to them as Earth's mightiest heroes. Eventually, the World Security Council launches a nuclear missile towards Manhattan, but Stark intercepts and flies it through the wormhole, destroying the Chitauri mothership and stopping the invasion. Romanoff closes the portal and the team apprehends Loki, who is taken back to Asgard. In the following films, we see new members of Avengers such as Pietro and Wanda Maximoff, Vision, James Rhodes as a War Machine, Sam Wilson as a Falcon, Peter Parker as Spider-Man, Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, Nebula, Rocket, Okoye, and Scott Lang as Ant-Man.
So here it is. What do you think? How long this suffering lasted? Well, we had to endure this puzzle for 12 hours, 11 minutes, and 18 seconds. The plan sounded great at the beginning, but the execution, total disaster. It was chaotic process. We just kept jumping from one part to another. We switched position around the table, never staying focused on one area for too long. Well, messy as we are.
Yeah, this is definitely not a puzzle I would start with, and I would definitely recommend more detailed sorting. Though with this type of puzzle, sorting is only somewhat helpful, especially when you have to factor in the rotation of the pieces. Anyway, it is done. Let's forget and move on to the next one. Please let us know what you think about our video about this puzzle or about your relationship, love or hate one, with the Avengers MCU, let us know in the comments down below. Also, you can leave us a like, maybe consider subscribing to our channel, and see you in our next video. And until then, happy puzzling, everyone!
Happy puzzling.